what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? It's me, Lasty here, and welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Finger points to the sky in a Messi-esque fashion. Hope you're all doing well. Happy, Friday is it? I hope the weekend league's going well for you if you're giving that a go today. Yeah, I'll probably leave mine a little bit further than Friday. I might get a first batch of games done, but I doubt I'll finish it on Friday. I think it'll be more later in the weekend that I give that a go. Let all the sweats get out of the way, and then us noobs can just follow up and get some slightly easier games, easier wins. That's the plan anyway. If you do enjoy today, can you carry on with the awesome support lately and just smash that thumbs up button? I'm looking for 2,000 likes on this video. If you can make that happen, I'll be a very happy Lasty. And subscribe as well to my channel if you're new around here. So, yesterday's episode was a whirlwind, by the way. If you missed it, you might want to go and check it out, because you're probably looking at the bench, you're probably looking at the starting 11 thinking, my days, where did all these players come from? Where'd you get all of this stuff? You got a Kimmich, 91 rated. He's loads of money. Where'd you get him from? How did you buy him? Well, I didn't. I backed him. And yeah, we're going to start the episode basically start off where we left off, which was completing the League SBC part once more. And I've now done the premium one 5 times, which means that I've got all of the extra objective packs that it's going to give us as a reward. We get another 81 times 11, which we've realised are pretty good. So we'll start with the rewards from these. Can we get anything nice today? That would be the plan. In the last batch we did, we literally got Kimmich and Nicola Pepe and I think 2 Fabinhos. So we did very well. That's actually, when you think about that, it's a really, really good batch of League SBC packs, isn't it? So, yeah. And then there's all sorts of other packs that we need to get today, whether it's from random SBCs or the foot draft objectives. I'm going to crack on with some of them today because they can offer out, again, some more 81 times 11s, and they've become one of the better packs on the game. There's also SBCs for, like, 84 times 5s? Loads of numbers being thrown at you right now, but, you know, I'm sure if you're actively playing the game, you know all about these SBCs and how decent they actually are. So, I need to have a little sip of water. I'm going to grab this bottle of mine. Excuse me for a sec. Delicious. And it's just water, so tastes like water. Anyway, lights up, and away we go for Carlos Soler. Yeah, not ideal, but we move, and then an 81 times 11 here is going to give us a winner wildcards. But it's not a lights up one, and it's going to be one of the low rated ones. It's 85 rated Moreno, Argentine from the MLS. Although I believe he's got 5-star skills and doesn't look the worst card in the world. But for me, I'm sure that's just going to get put into an SBC or something, right? You know, we'll have a new promo coming out tonight on the day you're watching this. People are saying something about Centurions. Is that the case? If so, looking forward to another new promo, but I will probably continue opening packs during this promo for the next day or so in videos, just because, yeah, I'm a day or so ahead. Little draft token right there, good stuff. Gonna make sure I get them where I can do that SBC every day. Walkout from the 84 times 5, it's gonna be an 88 rated Ter Stegen. You know what? I kind of hope that was just going to be a Neuer there, pop up, because we could have sold the other one and he would have been my goalie. And another Fabinho. We can't stop backing this man, can we? So, yeah, welcome to the club. So, we jump straight from there into foot draft because, well, you got to do this stuff now. You know, play the games in foot draft. Even if you lose, do that little SBC every day and get those draft tokens. It makes it super easy for you to get into drafts for a lot cheaper. And it's fun. You get to try out new cards that you wouldn't have otherwise tried. I built this squad. I'm sorry, I'm not going to show you all of the draft building because I've been literally like playing quite a lot of them. So it would take up rather a lot of time. And I'm sure if you are a draft fanatic, which I don't think many people are on this channel, then you can go and find someone's draft to glory or whatever it may be. But I will just kind of show you the team and then a tiny bit of gameplay because sometimes I'd get knocked out in the first round. This right here was a a nice, strong squad. I really couldn't care less about chemistry when I'm doing these drafts because they're so juiced with like really good players and they're giving everyone a chance to really use some nice icons and heroes and stuff. And you get the top tier Mbappes and all of that good stuff. When that comes around, pretty much just don't really worry too much about chem. Get them in your squad because the worst they play on is their base stats, and we all know how good they are. So I had a draft where, I don't know, I had like Hullet, Pele, Cruyff, Eusebio, Puskas, all of them like minimum prime, and it was kind of nuts. So nice players if you get a chance to use them. Hullet in particular, I find to be a very good one, and that 96 Pele. Oh my days. What a card that is, the late, great Pele. So, as you're seeing here, end up getting a few rage quits all the way to the final in this draft, but then I got absolutely destroyed in the final and quit. So it gives me the rewards for winning the semi, which is all right. You know, if I can get past the first round, I see it as a success because I've got a few draft tokens now. This was the next one I built. Like I said, look at all them icons there, and not anything was given about any chemistry there. Maybe I did come up against a very good player in that next game, and he had a bit of chemistry. So not only was he a good player, but he probably out-teamed me just based around chem. So I did go out first round, and it sucked because it was such a nice-looking squad. But again, you could just go into another draft and get all of those players basically all again. Level 18 reward, I chose the PL Prime Players Pack. I don't know why. I didn't really know. I couldn't remember off the top of my head which winter wildcards were in which league at the moment that were actually in packs. I get another token there. Not that I can use it because I've literally done all of the cheap stuff, and the next cheapest thing is 10 tokens, and I don't think we're going to get another one of them. We welcome back a ones to watch Schlotterbeck into the club. He had been put into an SBC because I knew that I was going to get him for free a day or so later. We can welcome in Godfrey, who is low rated, so he'll probably just stay in my club as like one of my Premier League centre-backs should I need to use him, because his 84 rated fodder is normally about 2,000 coins, so I'm not desperate to go out and waste him in an SBC. I'd rather keep him just in case I need him. And then we also get a couple of objectives for winning some draft games. So yeah, a couple of little extra packs for that as well as winning 30 games. I need to desperately, I think it runs out today. I need to try and get up to, what is it, like 18 more matches I needed to play. I don't know if we're going to get up to 50, but maybe I'll have a little go at it just so I can try and get those rewards. Even if I just drop into squad battles or something, I reckon we could get at least the 40 part done, maybe even the 50. So some sorts of rewards. This is rewards from a few drafts or a couple of drafts, I guess, and whatever objectives rewards gave us as well. So once again, you know, it's been like an hour and I go into my store and there's over 10 things in there again to open. So you're constantly, with these little methods and stuff, you're constantly like just topping up your club. If you really wanted to, you could maximize this by either putting them back into League SBCs, or maybe you want to just get rid of everything in your club, every low-rated card. You can stick them into the 78 plus trio or triple, whatever it's called, or whatever other upgrades are out by the time you're watching this. But yeah, there's plenty to do. What I would just recommend is that if you're getting any tradable rewards from anything, and draft is tradable normally, right? Give it a check. Give your players a check. If there are any duplicates or players that you think you should sell, have a little check on the market, see what they're currently going for, because some of them are selling because of the League SBCs and whatnot, so it's definitely worth a little quick check. Anyway, from our league-specific Prime Gold Players Pack, I actually get 2 87s and an 84. I'll be honest, don't often see that from those seasonal objectives packs, so I was quite surprised to get a couple of good walkouts. Very, very pleased. And then, what was this pack right here? That was a Premium Gold Players Pack. Nice. All right. Walkout from an 80 plus times 5. Brazil. Centre-back from Chelsea. It's Thiago Silva. I was hoping maybe it was Neymar, but it wasn't to be. And then we got another one of these as well. Can we get another walkout maybe? Maybe not, or maybe so. Who knows? No, it's an 84. Munayin. All right, so definitely not the greatest pack right there. But we got a walkout from one of them. So, again, no real complaints. Parts of the, what is this? The John Joe Kenny SBC is getting done. Actually, both parts have now been completed. And we welcome the Englishman in simply because at some point, I reckon there's going to be a really good Jude Bellingham card that I could actually afford or I actually pack or something. Maybe he gets a Team of the Year or something. And then if we got him, that would be a good link, wouldn't it? It's a solid card, Englishman in the Bundesliga. And there's quite a few special cards like that, especially during Winter Wildcards. They've done a few. Reece Oxford, and then there was that left-back out-of-position fella. But this guy can play left-back as well as right-back and right wing-back, I think. So I could even get him into the squad in the left-back spot and give him a go from there. So, out of the last, basically, when I was recording this video and the day before's, it was all in one day, and I'd accumulated all of these players just from doing, like, various things on the game. So, I just wanted to sort of highlight that, just how many new players that had entered the club of fairly significant value and stuff that we'd either unlocked or packed or whatever. It was decent. It really was. These objectives and stuff were really giving out some nice returns in one way or another. So into another batch of draft. This was the first round once again. Oh man, I remember this one. I played this one just a little bit earlier today actually, and this was a bit of a stressful one because I was 2-0 up really early on. Thought I was cruising, but that's never the case in draft. It's so easy to come back in draft. That's why I would recommend you kind of stick it out if you're a couple of goals down, because 5 minutes down the line, you might have even equalised. It's kind of nuts. So I'm 3-2 up here. Probably don't deserve it, looking at those stats. 3 shots, 3 goals, 0.8 XG. Yeah, I've scored 3 times. Into the second half we go then. Just trying to be a little bit more composed. This Cruyff, by the way. Every Cruyff I get the chance to use, whether it's the World Cup one or the Prime one that they give out at the moment. Unbelievable. So good at finishing. Just literally sticks everything in the back of the net. It's nuts. So I go 5-3 up, so once again a 2-goal lead. Then I get Paulinho sent off and concede a penalty, and he scores it. And then literally 2 minutes later, I think he'd started to throw the kitchen sink at me, to be fair, and it just really worked for him because he equalised and I was at 5-5, and I'm like, oh my God. I definitely deserve to lose this match, by the way. Look at those stats. He had a 7 XG. Into extra time we go with 10 men then. I'm able to score with super sub Jadon Sancho, the Winter Wildcards version. And then Georgie Best, Prime, who was on my bench, also scores when I got the penalty there. And it doesn't matter that I was just messing around right at the end here, and he manages to score from it. Last kick of the game, it's all good. We were 2 goals ahead, so we won and went through into the next round. But I'm pretty sure we got battered in the next game and knocked out because there are quite a few sweats in draft. You know, it's fun to play, but there are some people that are really sweating it out. So I'm not too bothered about the rest of those rewards, but we did get another 81 plus times 11, so that's good. And with that, can we get a walkout or a Winter Wildcards? Well, we can get a walkout. What's it going to be then? Brazil! CDM from Man United. Hey, finally, it's not Fabinho. We get ourselves a Casemiro. Good stuff. An 89 rated piece of fodder. You love to see that. And an 88 and an 87 and an 85. Hey, that's a good... That's 81 times 11. That's actually very good. Only 3 81s in the entire pack. So we'll certainly take that all day long. So, as you can see, the only change to the squad right now is I've just taken out Ismaili and put in Kenny at left back. So... same situation of my right back and my right striker getting 2 out of 3 chemistry bars, Frimpong and Silas. But I think they'll be just fine, or we might even change the squad again because I've not even had a chance to use Beckham or Eric Bailly or any of these players that I've got over the last couple of days. I've not had a chance to use any of them. So many of them I want in my squad. But yeah, we've reached the part of the episode that we like to call the end. So I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, can you do me a favor and just smash the thumbs up button? How can I improve this team? I've got, let's say, a couple 100,000 coins. Is there anyone there that can help me with either the chemistry or making things better? Please do let me know. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. That'd be brilliant. Thank you. And down below, you can find my Twitter, my Instagram, all the links you need to come follow me on social media. So, yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll be back again tomorrow. I think tomorrow will probably finally be the time I get to open those World Cup rewards. I know by the time you're watching this, they've probably been out a couple of days, but yeah, like I said, being a little bit ahead has we'll be packing the same sort of stuff. They're similar types of packs, aren't they? So I'll see you tomorrow with those, and yeah, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.